Yeah, look, it's all of the above. I think the first thing is you have to be prepared. The second thing is you have to be passionate about it. I think different places will have different ways of interviewing, but I think like the common things that people will ask you are, why are you interested in investing? Why are you choosing, public markets as opposed to private markets? Who your favorite investor is? What's your favorite investing book? What is your investing style? And they'll also ask you for a couple of stock pitches. And I don't think anyone expects you to have like an amazing pitch right off the bat. Is you don't have experience to do it, but you need to be thoughtful in how you present it and like what you think some of the key areas are and like what the risks are and have a target price and all those basic things. And um, I would say that like what I tell a lot of people actually when they ask me about this is you want to kind of go in being a little bit differentiated, like if you go in and you're saying like, oh, my favorite investor is Warren Buffett and I read Margin of Safety, like, you got to know that like, these guys are trying to look for like alpha, right? So it's like they're like 80% of people are going to say that. So you should kind of go in with like, oh, look, like my favorite investor is like Stan Druckenmiller, or like I'm really impressed with his like 30 years no down year track record, and I found his calls on like this 2020 year to be very interesting, and he's long like whatever like commodity currencies. That's like a way better answer than saying like, oh yeah, I like Warren Buffett. Like, so just be thoughtful of like the questions that they're gonna definitely ask you, like who your favorite investor is, what's your favorite investor book, what makes a good company, and just being having answers that like are just like that answer the question, but have a little bit of it that differentiate you a little bit. Will show them that one, that you're very passionate about it, and two, that you may just think differently, and like people want people who in this industry, people want to find people who just think differently, because that's part of the game of trying to find alpha, is thinking differently. So that would be my key piece of advice. But yeah, in terms of just the process, like yeah, stock pitches and all those questions that I had mentioned earlier are things you'll get asked.